Hi everybody, good day to you. Special thanks to Ian with his 2012 Infiniti G37S. We're gonna do a full-on brake job on this car today. This particular Infiniti is equipped with a 3.7 liter V6. Customer states they've had brake pads and rotors replaced about 5,000 miles ago. There's a nasty pedal pulsation under moderate to heavy braking. And this occurred since they were installed. The problem hasn't gotten any better or worse since the install. We are going to do, according to my note right here, we're going to do all 4 rotors, brake pads, and we're going to look for any obvious reason that the pulsation may have taken place. Who knows, maybe there's rust on the hubs. Well, we'll figure that out when we get there. Looks like the brake fluid was changed, we mentioned that, and the blinker fluid is also been replaced. So let's go take this out on the road real quick and see if we can't duplicate that vibration, and then we will proceed with the requested repairs. It's the police. Yeah, see him right there? He's in the grass with a laser beam. It's a shark with a laser. I just put his brake lights on. That scares me. Get him. He's going the other way. He's getting them. Bye. They never hang out over here. I guess they've been watching me do test drives. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Mostly. Let's check for that vibration. Heavy braking. Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel it. You guys didn't feel it, but I felt it. Vibrations while braking are usually caused by surface thickness variation in the rotors. There's a couple other things that can cause it, but more often than not, it's going to be a thicker spot and a thinner spot and a thicker spot and a thinner spot. And as those different thicknesses of the disc rotate past the pads, it creates and it relieves different amounts of friction, and that's what creates the vibration that we feel. Most folks will call it warped rotors, and they're not actually warped. Warped would suggest that the disc of the rotor is not running straight and true, and it kind of weeble wobbles around. And more often than not, that's not really the case. All right, let's do one more hard stop up here. Right here's good. Lots and lots of vibrations. Okay. Back to the service stall we go. Ah, another. They're everywhere. I feel like I'm being hunted. 1 mile per hour under the speed limit. Don't look suspicious. Hands at 10 and 2. First ever Poppin' Easy trunk. Ah, there's my parts. What do we got here? Nice! Oh, that's cool. Alright. Got some overnighted parts from Japan. Beautimous. Alright. Lug nut cam. Uh-oh. It's stuck. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh, hot. Oh yeah. Drilled and slotted for your pleasure. That was easy. Oh, parts gravity. And I'll see it here. So one thing we're going to notice very quickly about this particular setup is this is not a free-floating caliper, meaning that the caliper is bolted directly to the spindle. Because of this, the caliper does not flex left and right as the brake pads wear or as any runout has an influence on it. It's able to do this because there are 4 pistons in this caliper, 2 on each side. Fluid passes through to the other chamber on this side, and that can act on the 2 pistons on this side. So you get 4 pistons, 2 from each side, squeezing the rotor evenly. Because of this, this will be serviced slightly differently than other brake systems. Now, first thing we got to do is gain some access to the bolts that bolt the caliper to the spindle, but we can't do that right now because there's a brake line in the way. So we're going to take this bracket off. And it should flex enough where I can squeeze a socket in through there. Yeah, that's a negative. Well, let's take it apart more. Another. Okay, now we've got enough play here to squeeze a socket in. Gonna fit? Yeah, we got some space. Stay. We need to support this caliper so it's not hanging from the hose, or the line rather. So I'll hook it up with a little hooky device here. And that can go, oh, how are we gonna do this? Oh, I don't know. I'm scared, I don't want to break it. Here, we'll bend my hose hanger. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. There. Okay, so I've got the caliper hanging off of this hook. That's going to support the weight. That way the metal line running through the caliper does not. And now we can change the rotor out. Sure, we'll hit that with a polisher just to make it nice and shiny. Shiny light. Now these replacement rotors, get on there. These replacement rotors are specific to the corner of the vehicle. You notice here this one's labeled driver's front, and that is because of the angle of the cooling fins and the pattern in which they drilled and slotted these. The reason being, the patterns and the fin angles is designed for directional cooling, so they will cool better in their proper orientation, whereas opposed if you had it on the other side, it would not be able to vent as it was designed. So that is why they are side and location specific. Now at this point we can rehang the caliper, and then we'll disassemble the friction material and replace the pads. There we go. Oh, where's my bolts? There they are. I got one. Let's see here. Finger find that hole. This may have probably been easier to pull the pads out first, but I chose violence. Bolt numero dos. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool that this car is here because I get to use my new super snap-on needle noses. They've got some interesting, I don't even know if you guys can see, there's some knurling on the inside for superior grip, so they tell me. But we'll put that claim to the test. Fancy. Okay, so I've got the retaining clips removed. We're now going to use a little punch and a miniature linear impact driver. Go ahead and tap these guys out of position. And once they're out, we can get them again with the pliers and just go ahead and work them out the rest of the way. One pad. You come out? What are you doing in there? There we go. Come out. 2 pads. Now, in an effort to trigger the internet more than usual, I'm going to just push these pistons in with a little bit of pry bar action. Very light pressure is all that's necessary. No, I'm not breaking them. We'll do one side at a time and then slip the replacement pads into position. So just real quick, one thing I noticed is that the new pad seems to have a larger surface area. Not much, but it's slightly larger than the ones that we are removing. And you can tell that from, we match them up together. There we go. It's a little bit more pad area right here. Like I said, it's not much, a couple percent, but worth noticing. There we go. Okay, next up we have replacement pins and replacement shims. So we'll start our pins first. Place the shims in position. We've got to squeeze it past this little tab down here at the bottom in the center. And manage to line up the other pad simultaneously.
You got silicone grease?
Yeah, like dielectric? You know I do. Hang on. Yeah, right there, right there. It moved. Okay. And then we repeat with the top pin. Good. And of course, the most absolutely 100% critical part, the piece that holds all of it together. Like so. So you'll line the hole up. There it is. And caption. All right, now for my favorite part ever. Let's make it nice and shiny. Out. Okay, so here's the plan. In an effort to please everybody and yet still expedite this process so as to not make this an hour-long video, we're gonna move back over here to the driver's side rear. I'll repeat the procedure back over here. That's gonna go ahead and bring us to the end of this video. Now I know some of you guys are gonna wanna see the other side, so what I'm gonna do is at the end of this video, there's going to be a little box that shows up in the center of the screen. There will also be a link at the top of the screen, like right around here somewhere. And if you miss those two, go down to the description. There's also going to be another link down there. All three of those links, those avenues of directing, is going to bring you to the secondary section of this particular video. So if you guys would like to continue watching this and not stop right here at this particular wheel, just find one of those three links that I have made readily available for you, and that will take you on to the bonus feature of this particular Infinity. Alrighty, so lesson learned from the front caliper. I'm going to do the pads on this first, or at least I'm going to pull them out first. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That way I don't have an issue getting them back in once I swap this rotor out. Let's see, where's that pin? Where are you? There you are. Whoa! You guys already know, I don't even have to say it. Now, where was I? Ah, pad extraction time. Yes, these pads are fairly decent. They could be reused, but we're not going to, because we have new ones. Okay, so pads are out. Let's get this thing the old Erico style reach around here and get the caliper bolts out, reverse impacting clicks, and washer gravity. I see it. It didn't go far. I got it. I got it. Got it. All right, now there's another one. Where's that other guy at? Oh no, I gotta do this one manually. There appears to be some parts in the way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I need to get here, but this is here, so I can't get here. But what do you mean? All those parts were brand new, and I got them straight off of wish.com. And I got the wrong wrench. My mocking, sarcastic tone was in reference to an old Ford Ranger. Came in where the clutch would not disengage, and it had a brand new clutch and a brand new basket and a brand new flywheel and a brand new master and slave cylinder, and you couldn't put it into gear because when you push the pedal down, it reverse clicked. Actually, there it is. Come here. Oh, this is gonna take some effort. Anyway, when you push the pedal down on it, it would still. I'm going the wrong way, idiot. Yeah. But the clutch would not disengage, and it was having trouble going in and out of gear. Like, it almost completely disengaged. We'll call it like 90%. But what you could do is you could push the clutch pedal in and then put it in first, and with the clutch depressed all the way, it would go forward. And nobody wanted to believe that the brand new clutch was the problem. So the guy had us put in like another master cylinder and another slave cylinder, which the slave is on the input shaft of the transmission, so we had to pull the trans out for that. And when we put new hydraulics in it, same thing. And I'm going, where'd you guys get this clutch from? And nobody wanted to pay attention to the part number on it. So a couple days goes by and they're like, Ray, fix this. And I said, well, you guys didn't do what I told you to do, and that was verify the clutch, make sure it's the right part. We pulled the numbers out and we could not reference the part numbers on it. It didn't come up as anything, so we just ordered one that we knew was part numbered for the truck. And wouldn't you know it, the clutch basket was, you held them up next to each other, the new one was about 1/4 inch larger than the one that was installed. And I'm going, that's your too tight of space right there, guys. So we put the new one in there, flawless, works like a charm. Rotors, that one. Well, like I said, I chose violence today. What do we got here? That's a front rotor. Wrong one. You go over there. Ooh, shiny. And passenger side rear. We don't want that one. We want driver's side rear. Nice. This hub is pretty squeaky clean. So we're not going to do any sanding and buffing on it. Just put that right there where it goes. Very good. Oh, for the record, this is a dual piston caliper in the rear, not a quad piston. But same design principles as the fronts. It is not a floating caliper. Two bolts. Now, since the bottom one took some manual actuation to make that one tight, I'm going to run that down with my fingies while the assembly is still loose. And then once that bottom's out, I'll hit the top one with the tool and then go back to the bottom one for final applied torque. There. Click. Let's make sure this is going in the right direction this time. Silly Ray doing stuff bass backwards. And caliper click. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and break these brand new pliers in properly by using them as a pry bar. Okay, let's get our inboard pad set up. Outboard pad going in. There it goes. And of course, we have a brand new set of hardware here. Can't see, so I'm just kind of feeling around for the hole. There it is. No? Oh, let me see. Let me stick my noggin in here. There. Come on, do your clipping thing there, little pin. Got it. Uno más. Sweet, good to go. Good. All right, donezo. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out. I'll see you over on high-speed version for part 2. That's where we do the other side over yonder. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip over my normally scripted moment of self-promotion and just jump straight to the point where I wish each and every one of you a great day. See you guys later. See you on the next one. Bye. See ya. Peace. Sayonara. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. Das vidania.